Good evening, everyone. My name is Shubham Sunil Banda. Today's topic is about food loss or wastage of food. Food loss and waste occur at all stages of the food can supply chain productions, such as production, processing, sales, and consumption. Definition of what mean the food loss. The food we did not eat and waste it or threw it from our household and from anywhere is also called as an food waste. Food loss and waste is food that is not eaten. The cause of food waste or loss are numerous and occur throughout the food system during the production, processing, distribution, retail, and the food services sales and the consumption. Overall, about one service sale and the consumption. Overall, about the third of the world's food is thrown away. In 2021, meta-analysis that did not include food loss during production by the United Nations Environment Programme found that food waste was the challenge in all the countries at all the levels of economic development. The analysis estimated that the global waste of was 931 million tons of the food waste. It is about near about 121 kg per capita across three sectors. 61% from the household, 26% from the food services, and the 13% from the retail. Food loss and the waste is a major part of the impact on agriculture and climatic change. It amounts to 3.3 billion tons of the CO2 emission annually due to the food wastage and the other environmental issues such as land use, water use, and the loss of biodiversity. Prevention of food waste is the highest priority, and when the prevention is not possible, the food waste rank the food was treated option from the preferred to least preferred based on their negative environmental impact. The pathway of the surplus food intended for the human consumption, such as the food donation, is the next best strategy after the prevention, followed by the animal feed, recycling of the nutrients, and energy, followed by the least preferred options. Landfill, which is the major secure, and the greenhouse gas effect, also the best option. Other consideration including underclaim phosphorus in a food waste leading to further phosphate mining. Moreover, reducing the food waste in all the part of the food system is an important part of reducing the environmental impact on agriculture by reducing the total amount of the water, land, and the resources used. In United States, the Sustainable Developed Goal target to 12.3 seeks to have a global per capita food waste at the retail and the consumer level and reduces the food loss along the production and the supply chain, including post-harvest losses by 2030. Climate changes mitigation strategies prominently feature reduces the food waste. In the 2022 United Nations Biodiversity Conference, nation agreed to reduce the food waste by 50% by year 20 and 2030. According to Food and Agriculture Organization of United Nations, the plastic helps to prevent about 1 billion ton of food waste each year. This is the evaluated to the about one third of the food production for human consumption. Therefore, plastic help reduces food waste by about 33%. The Food and Agriculture Organization (FAO) of the United Nations defines the food loss and the waste as the decrease in quality and quantity of the food along the food supply chain. Within this framework, United Nations agencies distinguish loss and waste at two different stages in the process. Food loss occurring along the food supply chain from harvest and the catch up to, but not including the cell level. Food, and second one is food waste occurring at the retail and the consumption level. Important component of food wastage include food redirected to non-food chain, including animal feed, compost, and the recover to bioenergy, is not accounted as a food loss or waste. This part are not considered as a food loss or waste. Under Sustainable Development Goal 12, the Food and Agricultural Organization is responsible for the measuring of food loss, while the United Nations Environmental Programme measure the food waste. In the European Union, food waste is defined as the combining the definition of food waste and the food loss of food, namely any substance or product, whether processed, partially processed, and unprocessed, intended to be a reasonable, unexpected, or expected to be ingested in the humans, such as drink and chewing gum, excluding things such as a feed, medicine, cosmetics, tobacco products, and the narcotic and the psychotropic substances which the holder discards or intends or is required to the discard. As alternative to landfill, food waste can be composed to produce as soil and fertilizers, feed to animals or insect, or used to produce energy or the fuels. Some wasted fruit parts can also be biorefined to extract useful substances for the industry. Dumping food waste in a landfill causes odor as it decomposes, attracts flies and the vermin, and has the potential to add a biological oxygen demand to the leachate. Thank you so much.